Hey, I am Sister Miller with Singing Time Ideas that Go Along the Come Follow Me lesson, and today we are talking about Alma and his people and how the Lord helped them bear their burdens. And I love this lesson because I feel like even if the kids don't need it, every one of the teachers needs it. So I started off with a book bag over here with all these weights in it. I had 5 different weights, and I had the kids try and pick up the book bag so they could see how heavy it is. And I just said, this is like life. Sometimes things are really hard, and it's hard to carry our burdens. It's like the Alma and his people, when they were in bondage to the Lamanites, they're being righteous, but then they had some hard things happen. And then I said, but I want you to see what Alma and his people did to come from them carrying the burden to the Lord helping carry their burden. What I did was I had a child come up to this heavy book bag that had all the weights. They took a weight out. They also picked one of these papers, which is the different ways that Alma and his people were blessed by the Lord to help carry their burdens. So I'll go through these. So if they picked this one, they did submit cheerfully. So we sang, if you chance to meet a frown. And so they would pass the weight along while we sang the song, and whoever it ended up on would come up, put that weight in this book bag, go and pick another way out of our book bag, and another way that Alma and his people were able to be helped by the Lord. So the next one, so great was their faith. I will deliver you out of bondage. So they had such great faith that the Lord was able to help them. And for this one, we did our Book of Mormon stories Abinadi verse. This one, and so great were their afflictions that they began to cry mightily to God. So for this one, we did a child's prayer. I know of the covenant which you have made, and I will deliver them out of bondage. So this one, we did the baptism song. They did submit with patience to all the will of the Lord. And this one we did, He prepares a way. I loved having the chance to share my testimony that when our burdens are heavy, that we can do these things, and these things will help us so the Lord can help carry that burden. So being cheerful, faithful, praying, keeping our covenants, and being patient. And I thought the weights went along really well with the song He Prepares a Way, where it says, He lifted Alma's burden, and this helped the kids remember, like, oh yeah, here's the weight that Alma's people were feeling. So have fun with this, and I'll put a link below for these if you want them, and we'll see you next week. Bye.